There's a frightening new form of identity theft out there where thieves can steal your ID by accurately estimating your Social Security number. Terry McSweeney has this story you'll see only on 7.
I was shocked.
John V. of Napa is talking about how he felt when he found out his ID had been stolen.
They ran up a bill somewhere between $2,000 and $2,500.
It's all in your name?
And all in my name.
John thinks his ID was stolen from the records at a doctor's office. But there's a new, more impersonal way to steal someone's identification.
If you know where someone was born and you know the month in which they were born, you can decode at least part of their Social Security number.
Professor Hoofnagel is the Director of Information Privacy Programs at the University of California, Berkeley. He says starting in the 1980s, Social Security numbers started following a pattern, and identity thieves have discovered it. The first 3 digits indicate place of birth. The next 2 numbers are based on date of birth. The last 4 numbers can be estimated using advanced statistical technique. It's a process found by researchers at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, where the first 5 numbers were correctly predicted up to 44% of the time. But even if the crooks estimate the last 4 numbers incorrectly, they can come out all right.
Even if you guess incorrectly, you still may be able to steal identities through a new form of identity theft known as synthetic identity theft. And in this form of the crime, you create a new person, you create a fictitious person using a similar kind of guessing game of Social Security numbers.
Synthetic identity thieves then give a name and post office box to this fictitious person and order dozens of credit cards. Professor Hoofnagel says the Social Security number is an authentic one, or close enough to pass credit card fraud security checks. Either way, credit card companies eventually figure out they've been had. One way or the other, consumers pay for it.
From the bank's perspective, it is cheaper to go out and issue lots of cards and just manage the fraud on the back end, rather than investigating on the front end and preventing identity theft.
Whether you're a victim of synthetic identity theft or any kind of identity theft, everyone agrees you have to confront the situation head on.
The first thing that I did was call credit agencies to put them on alert that somebody had access to my Social Security number.
Identity theft is a product of the credit market. It's an externality of instant credit. And so we have to figure out how to get banks to internalize the costs that are spilling over and affecting consumer victims.
In Berkeley, Terry McSweeney, ABC 7 News.